With the Digimon trading card game, naturally there will be power creep whether it comes in the form of archetypes, or as I mentioned in my previous video, colors. But one thing that Bandai has definitely improved on since the early infancy of the game is deriving more archetype-based decks than what we were previously introduced to as flexible Digivolution. Remember, back when the first set came out, Digimon were malleable creatures who could hop Digivolution lines from one another. This wasn't like the old Digimon Digi-Battle card game, in which you had to Digivolve from Agumon into specifically a Greymon. Nope. You have a much easier time to Digivolve up the chain as long as you meet the color requirement. And fast forward sets later, special Digivolution black text boxes would be introduced to even circumvent the color requirement and look for specifically named Digimon. Tangent aside, this video isn't about the special black box text, nor is it covering yet another power creep-esque topic. Instead, the broader scope is, why does Bandai print certain Digimon more over others? The Digimon franchise has expanded over the last 3 decades, starting in 1997. But for many players, there are quite a number of gateways that could have gotten you into the Digimon trading card game. You might be an anime lover and came across the original Digimon Adventure or caught one of the later shows that aired on TV. You may have been a video game addict and happened to pick up Digimon World 1 or some other future title. Maybe it was the manga that introduced you to Digimon or even one of the older card games, like Hyper Colosseum, Digimon Digi-Battle, or some other version. Or you may have been like me, who dabbled in a little bit of everything. Commonly amongst players, you'll hear them say that the Digimon trading card game is at times the Agumon or Greymon trading card game. And I can't blame them, mainly for the fact that in just looking up cards on digimoncard.dev, there are 23 cards that are called exactly Agumon. Once you throw in all the subspecies Agumons, like Agumon Expert, Fake Agumon Expert, Snow Agumon, and Agumon X, this number climbs up to 32. Funny enough, out of the current 15 core sets and 5 side sets, there are no Agumon or Greymon related cards in just one main core set, being BT15, and 2 side sets, being EX2 and EX5. More so out of my curiosity, I wanted to go through the Digimon trading card game and look at which Digimon have the most printings. Why? Because in terms of the overall trading card game, certain Digimon have yet to make an appearance. While Insectoid fans do get some of their favorite Digimon in just 2 months, the fact that Tyrant Kabuterimon took 16 sets to make its first appearance, and other Digimon like Tiger Vespamon still haven't, it's interesting. For OG fans like myself, Parrotmon did not even debut in the trading card game until BT17, with another Parrotmon debuting in the upcoming 18th starter deck. Much of why a Digimon is printed ultimately stems from one thing. How much exposure does the Digimon have? Whether it be video games, TV series, or manga. Take Agumon for example. This Digimon is the franchise mascot, which is why he appears so many times. Interestingly, Digimon Adventure 1 and 2 feature this Digimon, while a separate Agumon with armbands altogether appears in Digimon Data Squad and in the manga. But even then, when you look at TV shows and videos, Agumon is everywhere. But with the Digimon 2020 reboot series, this introduced the Adventure 1 kids again and their Digimon partners. When going through the search on digimoncard.dev and searching for each partner Digimon, their numbers were actually kind of shocking. Keep in mind, these metrics are purely from the English release perspective. In the lead was Agumon with 23 appearances, not counting the alternate arts or subspecies. Gabumon at 14 copies, considering this Digimon has made appearances in not just blue and purple, but black as well. Biyomon has only made appearances in red and has a total of 9 printings. Gomamon, surprisingly because of the fish support and more recent support, has crept up to 7 printings. Patamon is the 3rd highest rookie out of the group with its Yellow Vaccine, Yellow Tamers, and 4 Great Dragon support. But if we are looking strictly at partner Digimon, Gatomon takes the 3rd slot at 10 copies, while Salamon herself has 8. Palmon, thanks to all the plant, vegetation, and fairy support, comes close to the 3rd spot as well, but not quite close enough, with only 8 printings. And the partner Digimon with the least amount of printings is Tentomon. Tentomon only has 4 printings total. And this is just Digimon Adventure 1 related characters. How do the Digimon Adventure 2 characters compare? Vmon has appeared 10 times so far, even jumping to another color. Hawkmon has 4 printings, also jumping to a different color with the Fortitude support. Armadillomon with 4 printings as well, and jumping not to just 2 colors, but a third as well with its most recent promo. And Wormmon with 5 printings. And real quick, let's do the main Digimon from Tamers as well. Guilmon has appeared 8 times, Terriermon has appeared 5 times, and Renamon has appeared 4 times. When looking at these numbers, why do certain Digimon have more appearances than others? Other than being the main characters' Digimon in their respective shows, most of these main character Digimon have something the other characters don't, and that's a branching Digivolution line. With Agumon, you could go into your typical War Greymon. In another series, Agumon goes into Shine Greymon. But in manga lore, Agumon has gone into Victory Greymon as well. And with the reboot anime, there's also Blitz Greymon, but for other fans, Black War Greymon and Gaiomon were also options. With Vmon, while you do have armored Digivolutions, Imperial Dramon and his various forms, there is also the Royal Knight, Ulforce V Dramon. And finally, Guilmon not only goes into top-end Gallantmon, but Chaos Gallantmon, Megidramon, and Medieval Gallantmon as well. But ultimately, when you think about why Bandai prints certain cards over others, I feel it is ultimately because of a marketing tactic to ensure that the product sells. With even sets like BT4 that introduced the first red and blue hybrid supports, the cover for this set is notably more Greymon themed than anything else. But with BT7, the set for all hybrids, the cover Digimon chosen was Metal Greymon. While you may be wondering where is Tiger Vespamon or hybrids like Duskmon, I agree that these Digimon should be printed as cards. As to when, the more familiar a Digimon is, the more likely it'll be recognized and people will potentially buy it. Likely, these yet to be seen Digimon will likely appear as side or filler cards in another set. In general, do you think Bandai should move away from the main roots of Digimon being the first few anime series or video games, and start branching more into their newer series, Atmon, and more? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, the research for these types of topic are very fun. This is DIGI-PANDA, logging out.